You are in the army, so you are more nationalist because you belong to a particular racial group, and therefore you think that you are more Indian than anybody else. Racial group, and therefore you think that you are more Indian than anybody else.
You can answer later.
एक बात सुनिए, इंडियन आर्मी को एक इस एंटायर वर्ल्ड में जो यू विल नॉट फाइंड एन एक्ट लाइक आर्म फोर्सेस स्पेशल पावर एक्ट. No democracies in the world have this law to enable the armed forces, the military to operate like this. So they have been struggling it. Indian state and the armed forces have been doing it with all these powers given to them for the last 50-60 years. अभी तक कुछ हुआ ही नहीं, हो नहीं पाया. Okay, एक और दूसरा स्टेप आ गया. अभी we are very good. Maybe that Indian Army and Commando forces are good as Mossad or CIA or special troops, Navy SEAL of United States, Hollywood style. We can go on doing it. मेरा सवाल ये है कि कब तक चलेगा ये. और दूसरी बात है जो एम्बुश हुआ है, there is also an internal inquiry going on in that AFSPA operated area. How did this happen? How is that the ROP was not done properly? What are the intelligence input? Newspaper में तो आ गया कि CIA ने एक दो दिन पहले ही बताया गया कि such kind of things are going to happen. Why this has not been able to be, what should I say? इतना smart intelligence होता है तो क्यों नहीं avoid कर पाया? Why we are having this problem? So let's don't go on this kind of hyper thing. If the state has been challenged violently, then obviously the state has to respond violently as well. But it is not the only way is what I'm saying it. Don't go into this melodramatic Hollywood style or Bollywood style. 50 साल से चल रहा है भाई ये. कुछ तो नया भी सोचो. I'm not saying that if the state is challenged militarily, you have to respond militarily as well. But that has been going on for 60-70 years.
प्रोफेसर अभी ऐसा करते हैं कि
लॉन्ग टर्म लो इंटेंसिटी कॉन्फ्लिक्ट चल रहा है. सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने आज तक ये नहीं माना कि AFSPA जो अप्लाई कर रहे हैं वो कंडीशन आर्म रेबेलियन की वजह से नहीं है. वो सिचुएशन इतना खराब भी नहीं है कि नेशनल इंटीग्रेशन में हार्म कर सकता है. This is the judgment of 1997 that the conditions where this AFSPA is imposed is not due to armed rebellion and the situation is not of such a magnitude that it threatens the national security and integrity. क्यों कहा गया? क्योंकि AFSPA को जस्टिफाई करना था. आप वो कहेंगे कि ये आपकी तरह बोलेगा कि आर्म रेबेलियन की वजह से हुआ, नेशनल इंटीग्रिटी थ्रेटन है, देन आर्टिकल 352 says it should be emergency. आप कौन सा?
देखिए जो बात ये हुई है कि जो दो अरुणाचल के 30 हमारे जवान से ज्यादा वहां पे मार दिए गए हैं और वो इसलिए कि
ये सवाल एक्शन नहीं लेने का है या किस तरह के एक्शन लेना चाहिए की बात है.
जैसे लोग
डोंट ट्विस्ट द थिंग जनरल बख्शी.
प्लीज लेट मी फिनिश.
आप जैसे लोग का मतलब क्या है?
Not disturb you. Please
what do you mean that you are in the army so you are more nationalist because you belong to a particular racial group and therefore you think that you are more Indian than anybody else?
You can answer later. Let
racial group and therefore you think that you are more Indian than anybody else.
You can answer later. Let